In my first 2 years at Oregon, we didn't get to where I wanted to get. But finally, in my third season, we went undefeated and even won the national championship. And with that being completed, my goals in college have been completed now. I broke all the records I wanted to break. I went undefeated and won the national championship. And I ended up winning Heisman as well in my second season. And man, just looking at the stats I had in my 3 years at Oregon, just crazy. First season 17, second season 28. Had a little drop off season with 9 in my third year, but still, we won that national championship. And that's what really mattered. And so I felt like after a very successful 3 years at Oregon, it was time to go ahead and move on. So I decided to hit the transfer portal for my last year in college and decided to go to the Texas Longhorns. And I feel like this decision right here was the right decision. Because first of all, I'm from Lewisville, Texas. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that far away from home now. And 3 years away from home, that's a pretty long time. I was ready to come back. Yeah, I did have some people in my circle saying I should just stay at Oregon for that one last year. Just finish my college career out there. But I did everything I need to do there. I completed all my goals that I wanted, and I got them their first national championship. And so there was no doubt in my mind that I was finna come home to Texas, and now I want to try to win one for Texas Longhorns. Because I mean, before I went to Oregon, my family, my friends, they all wanted me to go to Texas. No one even really wanted me to go to Oregon. Oregon was just the place that I chose to go to, you know what I'm saying? Find somewhere else other than Texas and experience something that was a little bit different. But now I'm back home, and I don't care if the social media feels like I made the bad decision. I already let all my teammates know after the national championship what I was gonna do, and they was okay with it. We still locked in. We put in all that pain in that season, and they understand. But now that I got all that settled, it's time to go ahead and get ready for my last year in college. And I want to do as much as I possibly can for this team, as last year, they didn't have that good of a year. But I believe with the addition of me, we'll be able to do some great things. We're in our first game of the season, playing against Notre Dame. I'm playing in the flats, and he didn't believe I was going to be able to make this play, but I did. Give me that pick, my first pick as a Texas Longhorn. Remember what I said last season? Texas Longhorns, they didn't really have that good of a year. That's why they're not ranked right now. But if I continue to keep on making plays like this all season, we're going to make it somewhere. To be honest, it kind of surprised me that they had a bad season last year. I mean, they got some talent on this team. I mean, their defense is pretty good, and their offense, they got Arch Manning and a couple other players that should make their offense a lot better. They done made it down the field, but we got them in 3rd and 1, and their quarterback can't find nowhere to throw the ball to. So I just scramble, end up getting tackled before he can get to the first down line. They had to settle for 3 points there. Our offense got down the field but couldn't make it happen. But the punter did an amazing job, had them all the way backed up, and all we had to do was play great defense, and we did just that. It's 1st and 10. I'm playing this deep zone. I don't know if we had it gotten the flats or not, but this flat was wide open. I completely missed this tackle. He got that first down at the truck, and one of my teammates picking up a bigger game. This time on 1st and 10, I'm playing in the flats. And the quarterback, he tried to scramble, but I'm getting back there getting a sack. And then on 3rd and 10, for some odd reason, they decided to run the ball. I guess they ain't care about picking up the first down, but we not finna allow no first down off of a run. Time is coming down, and for some reason, Notre Dame is allowing the time to go down. They had a timeout, but they didn't even want to use it. Hiked the ball, tried to get the ball to the middle, incomplete, and it didn't even matter if he caught it or not. I guess they felt comfortable being done before the second half started because they ended up getting the ball. But I mean, that still wasn't a good idea because we up 14-3. This defense ain't playing. I mean, Notre Dame's offense can't even pick up simple 3rd and 2s. Receiver wide open. It just completely drops the ball. I guess he was scared. I guess he heard them footsteps. This game, Notre Dame's offense been looking very, very stagnant. They've been trying to get the run game going, but they just cannot get it going. We all making plays. But when they decide to pass the ball, their quarterback is pretty decent. He's able to put that ball on the money, picking up 3rd and 15. We can't be allowing this as a defense. I mean, like I said, whenever they try to run the ball, nothing good happened. 2nd and 14, getting tackled again. 3rd and 12. On 3rd and 12, I'm playing this flat, but when I saw this receiver coming across the field, I just felt like it was the perfect opportunity to probably get my second pick of this game. I tried to get down there, but when that ball got there, I was a little bit too late. We both got our hands on the ball. It was incomplete. We up 17-3 now in the 4th quarter, and their offense, like I said, is looking terrible on 1st and 10. I baited this up perfectly. He threw it, and I'm picking this thing off and taking it for 6. Give me that. In my first game back home, 8 tackles, 3 for loss, a sack, 2 picks, and 1 for 6. Like, these Texas fans, they're in for a season, I ain't gonna lie. Now for game 2, we playing against Cal, and this is a team that I played multiple times as I was in Oregon. So I had to let my teammates know what to look out for, because I know everything that they do at this point. And even though we know that we're way better than them on paper and everything, but still, they some dogs. And I know one thing, if we gonna win this game, I can't be making mistakes like this. I end up allowing him to get that catch, and then I miss a tackle completely, giving them a big game. And because of my mistake, they're now in the red zone. On 2nd and 2, run this ball, scoring the touchdown. But that boy Arch Manning went out there and got another touchdown. But right now, the way this Cal offense is moving, this might be a scoring game. Luckily though, we end up locking in a little bit. Got him to 3rd and 9, quarterback got nowhere to go to, hitting the backfield, big sack. They got 3, we got a touchdown. It's looking like we're starting to pull away a little bit, especially after this play on 2nd and 10. He tested me over the top and I'm getting that pick. Give me that. Now, we didn't end up scoring that, but we still got to stop Cal from getting some points on this drive. The quarterback decided to scramble, ended up picking up a big game, getting his 1st down, and I made the tackle. Man, that QB, he's making big plays right now. On 1st and 10, he got pressure in his face and still was able to make this pass with the receiver coming back for it, getting the 1st down. And then, to end off this crazy drive, he finds a guy in the middle of the end zone for the touchdown. Worst thing about us allowing them to get down the field like that last drive and score is the fact they got the ball at half. But we came out here playing some good defense though. Got them to 3rd and 10 and they almost got this 1st down, but I came in and laid a big hit, making it 4th and inches. But still, Arch Manning wasn't able to get a touchdown out of that drive, so we got to get another stop then. And we do just that. It's 3rd and 8. They decided to run a screenplay, but luckily, them boys on the other side, they read it, got there in time, made the tackle before he get that 1st down. Great defense. This time, offense went down that field and scored a touchdown, but still, as a defense, we cannot allow plays like this to happen because this game is not over with. Well, up until this quarterback made a huge mistake. Well, he didn't test me, but he did throw a terrible ball to the other side of the field, and that ball is picked off. That's game over. Now we're playing against UTEP, and what's crazy is that I just had a homeboy go to the NFL draft from the school, Marcus Vincent. And it's too bad I was never able to play UTEP when I was in Oregon, but now I get to play against him. He not on this team no more, but man, we just got to do them boys dirty. Got them 3rd and 5, and I'm trying to play these flats over here, trying to bait up for a pick, but he threw that ball a little faster than I thought he would to the running back. Still got there, made the tackle, made the play. Surprisingly, our offense really had to be moving the ball that well. It's the 2nd quarter now, and we only got 7 points. We got them to 3rd and 4, but we allowed the receiver to get wide open across the middle of the field. Got them 3rd down again. It's 3rd and 10, and yet again, we allow another 3rd down, and it's Marcus Neal for the 2nd time in a row. I don't know who that guy is, but eventually we got to start getting on him. We got them to 3rd down once again. The receiver actually got his hands on that ball, but luckily, it's incomplete. Somehow, we still have 7 points, and at this point, it's time for somebody to make a play. And that somebody is me. He's throwing this slant. I'm making a crazy one-hand grab to snag that, and I'm taking it for 6. After just throwing me a pick, you wouldn't think that a quarterback would test me one more time. But he did. I'm in the flats and I get another pick. Give me that for 6 again. I'm guessing my teammates, them boys is feeding off of my pick energy. That boy jumped that route, jumped that slant. Great defense. Another pick for us. I really don't know how they hung on for that long, but yeah, that game was kind of scary. Hopefully we play better against better teams. Iowa State is another one of them teams that we should be able to beat without a doubt. I mean, we just got way too much talent on this team to even come close to losing to this team. It's 3rd and 13. We in full man coverage. Amazing defense. And the quarterback gets sacked. We up 10-7 now, coming into the 2nd quarter. And they ran this running play that completely just killed us. I mean, them boys picked up a big gain, and I had to be there to make that tackle. And maybe they probably should have just kept the game on the ground. Because on 1st and 10, I was just waiting for him to throw this ball. He actually threw it. Give me that pick. This right here is exactly how we should be doing Iowa State. We're up 17-0 with about 4 minutes left in this first half. But on 3rd and 4, we end up allowing them to convert on this 3rd down. This quarterback made a crazy back foot fadeaway dot to get this 1st down. And then that boy finishes the job. Gets a touchdown on 2nd and 6 to the middle of the end zone. And now the momentum might be switching a little bit. We're only up 10 points and I'm getting cooked by this route. Luckily, I didn't allow him to score the touchdown. He got to the 1-yard line. But that didn't matter because they ran the ball doing the option and I ended up missing this tackle completely, which allowed them to get into that end zone. That drive was on me. But we ended up getting the ball first, starting off the 2nd half. Offense scored a touchdown, and now on 1st and 10, I'm coming downhill, laying a big hit on that boy. He fumbled the ball, and offense coming back out on this field. Now, they didn't do anything with the ball, but it's cool though, because we done made our mistakes too, but we're going to come back out here and make more big plays. They're running the ball on 2nd and 18, hoping to pick up a couple of yards, but all they did was move backwards 2 yards. And then with some more great defense on 3rd and 20, running man coverage. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the ball to, and as soon as he tried to throw it, it was going to be a check down anyway, but it's incomplete. And finally, this game is looking like it's over with. It's 3rd and 7, and we up 31-14 at the beginning of the 4th quarter. And at this point, they're out of it. Incomplete pass and a flag on them. Game over. Now, this week right here is the week I've been waiting for. You know what I mean? In terms of competition, this is probably going to be the hardest competition we done played this season. And I feel like, especially for us, this is a statement game. We're undefeated, but we really haven't beat too hard of teams. This right here is the 2nd best team in the nation, number 2 ranked. So if we could find a way to beat Oklahoma, we looking good. We gonna strike first. After this QB thought I wasn't gonna be able to get there into the flats to pick this ball off. Give me that, and I'm taking it for 6. And after getting that pick 6, my teammates is feeding off of my energy. On 1st and 10, I baited the QB up, but my teammate came in and stole my pick. Hey man, as long as we got it. Now, offense somehow didn't do anything with that ball, but it's fine though, because I'm gonna get that thing right back. Give me that pick. Going crazy right now, and it's only still the first half with about 2 minutes left in the first half. We're up 14-0, looking pretty good. And this right here is Oklahoma's first time getting into the red zone. When they did on 3rd and 3, we ended up getting back there, getting a great sack. They ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna have to settle for that field goal. Second half now, we're up 17-3. They starting out with a bomb. I allowed him to get past me, thinking I'd be able to catch up to him, but he was actually a lot faster than I thought he was gonna be. But that was not the end of the mistakes that I made on this drive. On 1st and 10, had a clear shot at this quarterback, completely missed him, and he picked up the first down. And then on 3rd and goal, once again, I'm the reason why they end up getting into this end zone, because I missed the tackle once again. I don't know what it is. I feel like in my first 3 years, I was real good at hitting these hit sticks, but now I might have fell off. But just because of the fact that I grew up being a headhunter free safety, I can't stop doing them, and I'm gonna keep doing them. And clearly another thing I'm gonna keep on doing is getting beat. He destroyed me with this route, and luckily my teammates was there to help me not allow the touchdown. But after our defense started locking in, I started locking in finally. 3rd and 9, great defense. They took a check down, and they might have to settle for another field goal. And they did. And they ended up stopping our offense from scoring, but that's cool though, because on 3rd and 12, they ended up giving us the ball right back, and we got great position. So now offense got no excuse but to get some points here. Well, they actually did not get any points on that drive, but still, this defense is locked in. Boy, that momentum is crazy. It's like we was just not letting Oklahoma breathe at all. It's just like sack after sack after sack on this drive. And then on 3rd and 21, when they finally moved up the field, it just wasn't enough. They got to 4th and 5. And well, at this point, the offense is just making this game a lot harder than it needs to be. It's still 17-13. We begin stops after stops, and now Oklahoma finally gets that big play that they needed. Now getting back into the red zone here on goal line, 1st and goal, run that ball up the middle for the touchdown, taking the lead now. But then finally, offense puts points on the board, gets a big touchdown. We're up 4 points. They got 10 seconds left, 4th down, and they got to throw that ball down the field, but they didn't do that at all. Took a check down, turnover on downs. We win. And so in the game that everybody was down there counting us out in, against the number 2 ranked team in the nation, we beat them boys. And now we should start getting a little bit more respect. Well, we indeed did get that respect. We went from unranked to the number 8 ranked team in the nation. And at this point, I feel like if we keep on winning games, we might have a shot at the national championship. And I just won one last year, winning back-to-back ones, that would be crazy. I feel like if I'm able to win a natty on this team, getting 2 natties on separate teams, that would definitely have to make me the GOAT cornerback without a doubt. But I mean, it's not like my picks alone don't already make me the GOAT, but just having them accolades, them awards too, would make my case like so strong it just would never be able to be like argued against. But to get to that national championship, we're gonna have to make sure that we don't lose no games. And we for sure have the talent and the will to do that. It's gonna be how far we willing to go, how far we willing to push our bodies to get there. Right now, we handling another ranked opponent, number 25, Texas Tech. And I end up allowing this first down off the slant. But then we started locking up as a whole defense. Got them boys to 3rd and 11. They tried to run the receiver screen. I'm all over that. The quarterback has nowhere to go and ends up just taking the sack. It's 17-3 now. Less than 1 minute left in the first half. And this quarterback just tried to scramble and immediately Got sacked right when he got out that pocket. On 2nd and 14, I'm trying to bait this up. He ended up running a hitch route, and I wanted the quarterback to throw it, but instead he scrambled, and I went down there to help make the tackle. It's 3rd and 17. I'm playing this deep half. I begged this quarterback to throw this streak, and he did, and I got my pick. Give me that. Man, the way our defense is looking against this Texas Tech team, and the way we did number 2 Oklahoma, we definitely up there in the best defenses in the nation. We just got to keep this going, keep this energy throughout the season, and we're going to be there. We're going to be where we need to be. After playing 2 ranked teams back to back, we now got unranked 1 and 4 TCU. And off the rip, this quarterback is trying to take a shot down the field. There's 2 of us here and nobody caught the pick. Got them 3rd and 3 though, and I'm playing the flats over here. I tried to bait up this Z route, but I did not get there in time. Luckily, my teammate was there to make the tackle. No first down. Offense scores, getting the first points of the game, and they take a little check down to the running back. He puts up a pretty good game, getting the first down, almost 20-yard reception. And then on 3rd and 3, here comes another one of those plays. Just me being dumb, trying to hit stick, completely missed him. He got the first down, made another person miss, and picked up a big gain of 17 yards. We did get a couple of stops though, making it 3rd and 7, but that didn't matter at all. Finding a receiver across the middle of the field, and he fights for that touchdown. Tying the game up. We got a field goal, and now it's the 2nd quarter. Playing man coverage, allowing him to get past me just a little bit. The perfect bait. Give me that pick. No points scored off of my pick, but it's cool though. That QB is going to throw another one to the other side in the flats. A great pick, and he's taking that thing for 6 since offense don't want to do it. It's a 10-point game now. It's only a minute left here in the first half, and this quarterback feels a little rushed. He throws his ball over the top. Clearly, this quarterback did not read the defense. There's a safety over the top, and he gets that pick. We up 24-7 now in the 3rd quarter, and it's 3rd and 9. And I feel like I played this route perfectly. I should have had this pick, but some reason didn't jump for it. It's cool though, made the tackle. 4th down, they got to punt the ball. The game's over at this point. That was crazy. And so halfway through the season, I got 10 picks. Already doing better than I was last year. But something that's been consistent every single year is that I'm up there in solo tackles every time. Your boy out there making plays. We have now become the number 2 ranked team in the nation. And we showing that against Kansas right now. They're 1-6 and we up 14-0 already, and they finally making a big play, getting past the 50. 2nd and 7, I'm playing the inside, and somehow I still allow him to get to the inside, beat me, and pick up this first down off a slant. But then on the next play, they try to run an option play, and immediately that quarterback got tackled for a loss of 4 yards. Now look, I ain't gonna lie, this definitely couldn't have been my fault. I'm supposed to be playing down in the flats. There was nobody in the back of the end zone to help stop that play right there. That might have just been a bad play. But right now against Kansas, that offense right now, they scoring almost every single time, and I was almost able to get that pick, but I was just 1 second behind. We got them 3rd and 4, but then of course, we end up allowing them to pick up the first down, converting on 3rd down towards the other sideline. 2nd and 14, and normally when I go for hit sticks this season, I've been missing them. This time I actually hit him, but I guess I didn't hit him at the right angle. He broke my tackle, but he couldn't break multiple of them. I haven't caught a pick yet in this game, and I'm just begging this quarterback to throw this little curl route, but he threw it to the inside and it's incomplete. They got to punt the ball. After not catching the pick all game, it's 38-21 here in the 4th quarter, about 3 minutes left, and finally I get one. Give me that. Now, we're coming to the 9th game of the season, and we are the number 1 ranked team in the nation. The crazy thing about that is how far we have came. We started off unranked, and I feel like it was all because we beat Oklahoma, who was ranked number 2. If we lost that game, we would not be where we at right now. But now, we're here, the number 1 ranked team in the nation. We got to continue what we're doing right now, and I'm going to continue what I've been doing too. Give me that pick. We are just completely dominating in this first quarter, already up 14-0 on 3rd and 4. This receiver did a little playmaker route and picked up the first down on me. I wasn't ready for that. Then I made it all the way down here to the goal line, and on 3rd and goal, they tried to force it in, but they couldn't get in there. But they went for it on 4th and goal, and they ended up getting it, throwing it to the other side of the field, a dot, getting their first points of the game. Did score back with a touchdown of their own, and now we got them to 3rd and 7, getting a tackle for loss, and they're putting the ball. End up getting the ball back with a chance to probably get some more points before the half ends. It's about 50 seconds left here, and on 30 inches, I thought I was going to have me a pick, but that receiver got that ball before I could get to it. First and goal, I played my zone completely incorrectly. I let him to get way past me, and surprisingly, that was a touchdown. I did not see his feet in at all when he caught the ball, but I guess. But that's cool though, because already in the second half, I'm making up for that touchdown I gave up. Give me that pick. Baylor came to our crib, we protected our home, did what we need to do. Now, we just gotta get prepared for next week, because next week gonna be another one of them games we're playing against a top ranked opponent. We got ranked number 5, West Virginia, and I'm setting the tone already. Give me that pick, great bait. Offense scored, and then on their next drive, after taking a big sack at 2nd and 17, and the quarterback does what he thought he could do on me, getting this huge gain. Luckily, bro got that tackle before he could score the touchdown. It's still a 61-yard reception though. But now that they're in the red zone, we gotta try our best to not allow a touchdown, and they pick up this first down, getting very close to the tud. It's 1st and goal, and they did a toss play to my side, and I ended up getting blocked immediately, and that running back had an easy touchdown. Offense scored right back. 6 seconds counting down in this first quarter, and on 3rd and 7, they ran a screen play, and that quarterback broke a sack, got the ball to the running back, but he couldn't go nowhere with it. 4th down. Defense doing what we need to do. Offense is also doing what they need to do too. 21-7 now. On 2nd and 6, I think they realized that running the ball is the best thing to do against us. They pick up a 31-yard gain. 2nd and 12, playing this deep half, really just begging this quarterback to throw it. He was looking my way, I feel like, but he ended up taking a sack for 7 yards, making it 3rd and 19, and obviously he didn't want to pick up this first down. Instead, he ended up taking a little check down to the running back, picking up a couple yards, but that is not enough. We are really dominating in this game right now. We're up 24-7 right now, about 5 minutes left in this third quarter. QB heaved the ball down the field, and that receiver came down with it. What a catch. But eventually, we got them to 3rd and 10, and the quarterback thought he could just throw it to the middle of the field all willy-nilly. Nah, that safety made a great play on the ball, catching that pick, and then they drive. Now, offense didn't score a touchdown there, but that really didn't matter. Baited up this route perfectly, and I'm coming in there getting another pick. Give me that, and I'm taking this thing for 6. Here we go again, knocking off another top-ranked team. This momentum that we got right now, we got to keep this going because we're at the end of the season, and this means conference championship and national championship gonna be coming up as long as we keep balling like this. We got another ranked opponent this week, ranked 13, Oklahoma State. We starting off this game already showing them what we on, getting this stop on 3rd and 7. Offense got 3 points on that drive, and on 2nd and 6, playing the flats. I tried to get there to catch that pick, but I didn't get there in time. 1 second late. If I would have just picked that ball off, got there in time, they wouldn't have been continuing their drive. 3rd and 2, and they pick up the first down. And after picking up a big sack, it's 3rd and 18, and I allowed this first down somehow. There's no way I didn't deflect that ball. But luckily for me, our defense locked in real quick, got another stop, got them to 3rd and 6, and got back there for the sack. Offense scored a touchdown this time, but Oklahoma State, they've been driving down the field, and on 2nd and 4, running the ball, picking up this first down. Now, getting down to the goal line on 2nd and goal, run this ball right up the middle, scoring their first touchdown of the game. We didn't end up scoring, but it's less than a minute left in this first half. We just gotta make sure that they don't get down the field and score no points. I'm coming downhill, laying a big hit on that boy. But we played all that good defense just for us on 3rd and 10 to allow them to convert on 3rd down. A wide open slant, nobody there in the middle to try to confront him, and he picks up the first down. And then here I go again, trying to be overly aggressive, trying to get a hit stick in, and I completely miss him. And he picks up the first down and more. And then funny thing happens, Oklahoma State makes it all the way down here, but there's no time left, and on 2nd and goal, after trying to burn out all the clock, they do not get the touchdown. And so now we're up 10 points as offense scored a touchdown coming down to the second half. I missed the tackle again, which allows them to pick up the first down and more. Man, as much as my teammates wanted to be mad at me, they just kept on encouraging me. They said, just go get that ball out the air. You know what I did? I did just that on this play. Give me that pick. Now, we actually didn't end up scoring, and Oklahoma ended up all the way here in the red zone already. I guess offense threw a pick and didn't allow it to be 6. But we did hold it down though, 3rd and goal, and we played some great defense. He had to throw that ball out of bounds, 4th and goal now. And so they ended up settling for 3 points, keeping it a 7-point game. It's 3rd and 13, and we allowed them to pick up this first down, just wide open in the middle of the field, picking up the big game. To be honest with y'all, I don't know how this problem started, but I've literally became one of the worst open field tacklers in just a season. Like, what in the world am I doing? Now it feels like the momentum is on their side. We're in a bad predicament. I feel like I played this route correctly, but I just didn't jump for the pick. 13, I allowed this receiver to get this inside slant because he wasn't going to get the first down. There's too many people around. I made that tackle. They got to kick that field goal or punt the ball, whatever. After punting the ball, Oklahoma State got another stop on our offense. And now we getting another stop on their offense too. Just one of them games. Somebody offense got to do something eventually. And clearly, our offense wasn't the one to do something eventually. It's still 17-17, time coming down, and they almost getting close to that field goal range. But luckily, they were not close enough to kick that field goal. 2nd and 1, they got to take the check down. They got 1 second. They're going to have to go for a Hail Mary. And the craziest thing about this Hail Mary is the fact that they caught the ball. But too bad they did not get the touchdown. Great tackle. We going to OT. And in OT, we play some pretty great defense. It's 3rd and 9, and I'm playing the flats. This dude got the ball in the flats, and I completely missed the tackle, just like I've been doing all game, just selling. But hey man, luckily the rest of my teammates, they aren't selling like me. They're making their tackles and everything. We got them to 3rd and 12, and they did not attack my side of the field. Threw it to the other side, and it's out of bounds. I got to go for the field goal. And when you would think they're very close, they should be able to easily make this field goal. I think somebody got their hand on that ball. Great defense. And then to go ahead and end this game, Arch Manning running the read option. He gets into that end zone without being touched. Game over, boy. Let's go. Now, I did catch a pick in this game, but I really feel like I sold. I think it wouldn't have been close if I would have made my tackles. At this point, all I can do is just learn from my mistakes. Make sure that I'm making all the tackles I need to make. The last game of the regular season, and then we got conference. And I'll be damned that if it's because of my open field tackling or lack thereof being the reason why we lose the game. Like, that is just not going to happen. But for the last game of the season, we got ranked 19 Kansas State, and they've been driving down the field. They're having a pretty good drive right now, but eventually we got to end this. And we have a chance to make them have to kick a field goal on 3rd and 4, but we end up allowing a wide open slant route, getting the first down, making it 1st and goal. But a couple great defensive plays later, it's 3rd and goal, and they taking the check down, and they're not getting the touchdown. They got to settle for 3. 14-3 now. Offense doing good, defense doing good. It's 2nd and 7, and this time I'm getting back there making a tackle. I cannot be missing like I was last game. We're playing some pretty great defense here on this drive, but all that just to allow them to convert on 3rd down. Just a wide open slant, picking up the game, 17 yards. After getting a sack though, it's 2nd and 15. They're running the ball to the other side, and another great tackle. Now missing tackles is cool, but me allowing this play right here on 3rd and 13, somehow getting beat by this tight end like that, that's uncharacteristic of me. And now we gotta try to force them to kick a field goal again on 2nd and goal. They try to run an option play, immediately getting tackled. And then on 3rd and goal, they tried to throw an out route, and this really should have been picked off. It could have probably went for 6-2, but my boy dropped that pick. They gotta settle for 3. Offense just continues to score. It's the 2nd half. Now we're up 21-6, and it looks like that lack of tackling has carried on to this game. But I'm guessing all my teammates got all my tackling abilities, because them boys have been making great tackles all day. 3rd and 2, getting a great tackle for 4th down. Now it is 21-9, but it's the 4th quarter, about 6 minutes and a half left, and there's still a lot of game. They can still come back. We got to make sure we lock in. But ain't gonna be no chance for them to win this game if they offense looking like this. Got them to 3rd and 9. They're taking a dumb pass. It should have been picked off for 6, but yeah, ain't looking like they in this game. We win in our last game of the season. And after going undefeated in the regular season, I'm guessing they just handed over the Big 12 championship. With a bye week and the conference championship week, I guess we're waiting for the bowl game now. And of course, with the crazy season I've been having, I get all these awards just like I've been getting since my freshman season. But now it's time to go back to back. After a crazy season, going from unranked to the #1 ranked team in the nation, we are now in the national championship, playing against #3 Maryland. Right now, we got the opportunity to make Texas national champs once again. Not only that, this is my last game playing college football, and you know I'm gonna ball out. Testing me on 3rd and 12, give me that pick. After a very failed attempt at trying to pass the ball down the field last drive, they decided to run the ball starting off this drive, and it actually worked. They pick up a huge gain, luckily. Somebody caught up to him, making a great tackle. And then on 1st and 10, while we're in zone coverage, this quarterback just threw the ball down the field, a streak, and that DB didn't know where that ball was. Just got dunked on. Offense didn't score this time, and now Maryland is driving down the field, 3rd and 4, picking up this 1st down off a slant. It's 3rd and 2 now. They're running a speed option. He threw the ball back to the running back, and I'm getting back there getting a big hit. Like I said, can't be missing tackles in the natty. They actually end up missing the field goal, but our offense still got locked up. We got to get another stop. We do just that, but just barely though. 3rd and 14, and they almost picked up this first down. They ended up having the end route wide open, but luckily they made that tackle right before he can get to that first down line. To get another stop, Maryland had a pretty good drive up until this moment, testing me on 1st and 10, give me that pick. And still, offense just cannot score right now, but hey man, it's cool though, cause I'm still catching picks, give me that. Offense has been struggling a little bit, but the stops that we've been getting have been perfect. Now we're up by a touchdown, and on 1st and 10, they finally get me. I've been getting picks all game, but this time my bait didn't work. He put that ball on the money, and they scored a touchdown on me. Now luckily, this time offense actually scored to go ahead and take the lead back, and I'm gonna go ahead and extend the lead. Give me that pick, taking it for 6. I might have allowed that one touchdown, but me getting that pick 6 right there just makes up for that. And this crazy defensive performance that I'm putting on right now, it's just spreading throughout this whole defense. In a way, we just putting that pressure on Maryland, not allowing them to move at all right now. 3rd and 7, can't even pick up that first down. Like, great defense. And now the score is 31-14 with under 6 minutes left in this 4th quarter. The game is over. Turnover on down. And there we go. I went back-to-back natties on different teams. Let's go. Man, what once seemed unreachable at the beginning of the season, as last year, like I said, Texas had a pretty bad year, which made them unranked. But we went from unranked to the #1 team in the nation and won the national championship. In the game, wound up catching 4 picks. Boy, like, come on now. Just looking at the stats, I was up there in tackle leaders like almost every single season I played in college. And as for picks, I was my usual self again, 20 picks on the season. And just looking at the All-American list, like there's so many Texas players. But man, what a crazy 4 years, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm most definitely the GOAT. Forget about greatest corner, I'm the greatest player.